What's your I guess your favorite move you've hit? Because you hit that.
It's got to be it's got to be chokeslam now.
The
chokeslam for sure. It's got to be chokeslam now, strictly because like true story. I only started when I left WWE. I say I left, but they kicked me out the door. When I left WWE,
politics.
Yeah.
Okay.
For real, being honest. But when I left WWE,
from the body slam.
I knew I was gonna want to go to TNA. Like I told the people from TNA.
Bro, you know how many
jump.
times I want to do that to somebody, bro?
Wow. Yeah, it's crazy.
Just pick somebody up and I'm like you. I'm gonna hold them there too. I'm gonna hold them there and look at them.
Yeah,
and then
it's crazy. Look at that shit. It's crazy. But I knew I was gonna want to go to TNA, and I worked it out to go to TNA, and I debuted. So TNA for a long time they changed their name from TNA to Impact.
I remember Impact.
And then they changed it back to TNA this year.
Oh, okay.
So for the debut show of TNA, I was like, I gotta be on that fucking show. So I like worked it out. I made sure it worked out, made sure everything was cool. Got it worked out. And that's when I started my feud with Joe Hendry.
I believe in Joe Hendry.
Exactly.
I believe in Joe Hendry.
Joe Hendry is the most over baby face in all of professional wrestling. And you can only do that with an incredible heel.
Hey, look. Joe Hendry looked like my man from the Barbie movie. He looked like Ken from the Barbie movie.
I'm cutting a promo
in the ring, bro.
Telling people I hate talking shit. I said like lions, tigers, bears, and cockroaches. I am very hard to kill, nigga.
Yeah.
So the whole premise of this was we was debuting my music video for my song We Outside.
Mm-hmm.
But then Joe Hendry interrupts it.
Oh, he crashed your shit.
Yeah, it's only like 30, like the video itself is only like 30 seconds in. You think it's going to be a video. And it's funny because like I said, wrestling fans hate hip hop for the most part. They're booing this entire time. If you heard the audio, you'd hear it. They're booing. You can audibly hear them booing while this is being played.
That's fucked up.
And then he interrupts it.
His
and
ass.
they lose their mind.
Fucking, yeah, bro.
They lose their mind. He comes out.
I believe in
true story, I knew I was going to TNA. So we had this whole thing set up. So 2 weeks before this, I threw my back out.
Ooh.
And I knew I couldn't do no real wrestling shit.
Damn.
So I said, what move can I do that doesn't require me to actually like hit the mat or like get up real fast or like have to move too quick?
Right.
And I was like, chokeslam. So I had done the chokeslam before, but I had never done it as like my finisher. It was just like a move that I would do randomly.
Yeah.
But you're going to see I chokeslammed the shit out this nigga. And when I come back through the curtain,
Joe not a small dude.
He 250.
Yeah, he's not a small dude.
He 250.
Yeah.
No, he.
So definitely go to the chokeslam. You gotta see the chokeslam.
And he be working the crowd though.
Mm-hmm. And here it is. Here it come right here.
In jeans.
Boy,
get your motherfucker.
Nigga, yeah.
He said, I'm about to chokeslam you. I'm about to chokeslam you.
Boom!
Yeah.
Spike that nigga.
Yeah.
Fuck wrong with you. And then I had some Gucci's on. I stepped on his motherfucking face with the Gucci's.
That's crazy.
And I was like,
that a box of Cheez-Its?
That is a box of...
So I won that. So listen, Cheez-Its, boom. So shout out Cheez-Its. I was the Cheez-It champion for the Cheez-It Citrus Bowl in Orlando last year.
Oh, shit.
So I had the belt. And when the quarterback from Tennessee won the MVP, I like gave him the belt.
Oh,
so
that's live.
And I'm gonna do it again this year. So the whole thing was Joe Hendry's whole gimmick is he comes out and he like makes funny songs shitting on whoever he's with, right? And that's why people like him because he's funny, right? And so he made a video calling me the Cheez-It champion. You know what I'm saying? And he did this whole funny song calling me the Cheez-It champion. So he had a box of Cheez-Its. So then he brought it out with him and it was funny, and then I chokeslammed the shit out of this nigga. But when I walked back to the curtain, everybody was like, yo, that chokeslam was incredible. Like everybody, the only thing they were like, because they loved the segment and the segment was great and it was one of the biggest segments this year in TNA, like numbers wise. Yeah. And so like everybody loved the segment, but every single person came to me and was like, yo, that chokeslam, man, that chokeslam was great. And I was like, oh shit. Because really a big thing in wrestling is reinventing yourself. Right. I had to reinvent who I was from WWE because a lot of people in WWE associate me with that fucking dive, right? So I had to, I had to reassociate myself.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh, that's a big one. I'm gonna just start chokeslamming the shit out of niggas.
Yeah.
And now when you talk about chokeslams in wrestling, like whenever I post a new chokeslam, like people be like, oh, that's not better than The Undertaker's. Oh, that's not better than Kane's. I'm like, nigga, do you know who you compare me to?
Right.
Are you too stupid to realize you actually give me a compliment?
Right. Facts.
Gargantuan ass.
Yeah.
There was no way I could do this nigga move better than him. Like, but I appreciate y'all talking about me in the same conversation.
Yeah.
You know,
Kane
Kane is the mayor. Kane is the mayor of Knoxville. Yeah, he's a mayor up in Knoxville.
Kane the mayor now?
He's a
The mayor of
ECC.
Knoxville, yeah.
Do he still wear a
And
mask?
he's super MAGA, too.
He brought it to one of the meetings one time as a joke, but yeah.
He's super
And
MAGA.
I used to see Undertaker, so I played Little
wild.
League. I played Little League here at UNA. We used to see Undertaker at our because his niece or something plays softball. We used to see Undertaker at the field, at the Little League field all the time.
Yeah.
And you know what's crazy is like he's such a nice person. Like he's a genuinely, incredibly nice person. But then I see him tweet and it throws me off.
Oh, wow.
Because he's, like I said, super MAGA, dog.
It's a thing.
No, that shit go.
It's a thing.
Yeah, trying to compare to them chokes. Like, no, it's not even.
But my point is like, I be, and I egg it on. I be like, best choke. I don't even say best choke slam ever. I say best choke slam. Well, actually, one time I did say best choke slam ever. but it was that one that when he had the purple tights on. That might be the best choke slam ever, for real.
When you spike that.
That might be the best choke slam ever. But like usually I just say best choke slam in the business. They'd be like, you think this is anywhere near Kane? I'm like, nigga, you're comparing me to Kane.
Right. And they're not wrestling no more.
Yeah. Like, okay, yeah. Also, you're talking about niggas who haven't wrestled in 10 years or 5 years, really.
So I got to ask, because Sweet ain't here. I was going to ask, bro, like your body, how do you, like physically, how does your body feel?
I feel so much better than football.
Worse? Right, I was going to say, do you feel worse? Did you feel worse after football or do you feel worse after wrestling?
Nah, football, wrestlers hate when I say this, but wrestling, at least my experience in wrestling, because not everybody is like me. I'm the biggest person in every match for the most part. So like, I only have to bump once or twice usually. You know what I'm saying? Bump is when you take a flat back, you hit the mat. I personally usually only have to bump once or twice because I'm so big. So my experience is wrestling is fucking 100 times easier than football.
I'm about to say, your match was cool. You did get dumped like a few times, but it wasn't crazy.
But
like the other
literally, yes. Like I took a knee bump because he gave me a DDT.
Right.
And then I took.
Oh, you got DDT?
Yeah. And then I took a back bump because he gave me the John Cena attitude adjustment.
Facts.
But those are my two. Those are my two bumps.
Hey, nigga, I got the footage. I got the footage, bro.
DDT showed me. So, but those are my two bumps in the whole match.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And then I told you I worked another match like 15 minutes earlier, and in that match I took one bump.
Oh yeah.
So in two matches, I took 3 bumps. Meanwhile, a lot of niggas on TNA is bumping 10 times in one match.
Oh, that fucking Slater match?
Yeah, Leon Slater.
They was going at it for like 15, 20 minutes.
If I had to wrestle like them, it might be equal.
You'd be beat the
King,
fuck up.
Hey, King, them niggas was kicking, flipping, spinning.
But I don't wrestle like them.
Them niggas, that was like probably the most exciting match of the night just because of how acrobatic them motherfuckers were.
And they got the craziest finisher in wrestling.
Like
the Swanton 450.
Oh my God, boy. That
like
shit
heavyweight. It's like a heavyweight boxer. Like
versus welterweight.
Yeah, right. Like you're not going to be out there doing all that.
Yeah, exactly. So like for me, football, bro, in practice alone, I'm taking 20, 30 reps against another full-grown silverback gorilla.
Yeah, right.
You know what I'm saying? And it's real warfare.
And you might have to...
Yeah, I got to do a lot of that shit.
Nigga, that's exactly how they do it.
You just dabbing, bro. You just...
But that's how they look, nigga.
They don't do...
Stupid.
Stupid. Hey, nigga...
It's always funny to me because DBs are obviously on the field with us when we play.
And
but y'all niggas is playing a completely different game.
Oh, nigga, we playing something completely different.
They're clueless. They're clueless to what happens up front.
It's a completely different game.
They're clueless to what happens up front.
Me and BG, Brick Grimes, we talk about that all the time, how we would be playing on the field together and be playing a completely different game.
Yeah, we doing something different, nigga.
2 completely different games, bro.
You're out here moving fucking boulders, and nigga, I'm out here chasing goddamn like horses, nigga. Fuck is you doing?
Fuck. Yeah, this shit is completely different.
Fucking
that's how it is.
Bro. So y'all